Good morning, friends. Today, the topic of discussion will be breathing. Yesterday, when I discussed about all the music competition scoring parameters, I did not include this aspect in that, but we all know breathing is a very important basic aspect of good singing. Rather, singing. So, let us talk about it. Proper breathing. How does it impact singing? We have to know what is a breathing pattern as per particular songs. How can we monitor our breathing? Basically, what happens in every song, we have gaps as per the rhythm cycle, as per the demand of the composition, as per the demand of the line, the words, the lyrics pattern. There are gaps. There may be one gap in a sentence, there may be two gaps, there may be not even one gap in one sentence, there will be one gap after two sentences. So, we have to understand how to monitor. Usually what happens in music classes, there are different techniques to increase your breathing. The Om practice, Sa practice, Sargam, Palta, on rhythmic pattern, because usually when we practice with tin tal, drone or something, we maintain our breathing pattern. Daily riyaz increases your breathing, we all know. And these are the techniques to increase. Staying on the same note for as long as you can is one way. Practicing Om for longer time. Every day you can monitor your time. Maybe comparative analysis, how you are proceeding towards longer breath. But when you are singing, usually this practices really help us. But that is applicable for the people who are taking classical training or at least some music training, because for me, for all my students, these are one of the inherent parts of my curriculum for kids and adults. Now, when we are singing, how to monitor? When you are starting a song, we all know we should be having enough amount of breathing in us to hold that particular starting line or sthai. Then, whenever a gap appears, you have to steal a breath, the next breathing. आपको चोरी से लेना है. क्यों मैं कह रही हूँ आपको चोरी से लेना है? क्योंकि किसी को पता नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आप सांसें ले रहे हो. ऑडियंस को पता नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आप सांसें ले रहे हो. आपके माइक में उसका कोई इम्पैक्ट आए. जितना इम्पैक्ट नहीं आएंगे, आप उतने प्रोफेशनल सिंगर माने जाओगे, राइट? So, and how does it impact our singing? When you are short of breath towards the end of the finish line of any line, then what happens? It impacts your stability of voice. Sometimes the volume of your voice, which should be stabilized all through, but yes, it has to be modulated in different ways as per the demand of the composition and the line and the lyrics. But the volume should not be decreased. When you are short of breath, the volume decreases and audience can feel it. right? We can feel it ourselves when you are singing on the stage. That shouldn't happen. So you have to have a controlled pattern of your breathing. Another thing happens, shaking and vibration. Songs demands vibrato. As per the demand of the song, we vibrate, we shake our voice. In the end lines, maybe we are giving straight flow, but the end part, so that is one example how we monitor sometimes the finish lines. We give pretty amount of straight part, then we just little bit micro vibrate our voice. So that is a pattern, that's the style of singing, or maybe the demand of the song. Through some songs, I will try to explain how we do. This is a very, very famous semi-classical composition. Let us hear. What did I do here? We had 3-4 gaps, right? I took advantage of those gaps, You have to take advantage of the gaps. आपको चोरी से steal करना होगा उस points को, उस moments को, and then आपको सांसें भरनी होगी very quick, and then you have to deliver the next part. सावन बीता जाए, हाय रे सावन बीता जाए. Till last, you have to hold your breath. You cannot let that shorten, right? सावन बीता जाए, हाय रे सावन बीता जाए. Another song, very, very popular. लग जा गले. We have gap here. We will take advantage. Again advantage. Hasina, quick gap. Ho na ho, gap. Shayad gap. फिर इस जन्म में gap. मुलाकात हो ना हो. You have to deliver the remaining part, holding the remaining breath, and then you can take gap. Got it? Now, little bit different. घड़ी घड़ी मेरा दिल धड़के, क्या हाय धड़के, क्यों धड़के, आज मिलन की बेला में, क्या सर से चुनरिया क्यों सर के, घड़ी घड़ी when it coming back, the first line coming back, probably there will not be any gap. So you have to hold enough breath to deliver the second part. घड़ी घड़ी मेरा दिल धड़के, हाय धड़के, क्यों धड़के, आज मिलन की बेला में, सर से चुनरिया क्यों सर के, घड़ी घड़ी मोरा दिल धड़के. I hope these little examples will help you. Some songs in Bollywood are really challenging and demanding. They demand longer breath. Oh no, I'm not talking about the breathless song. That is like, I don't know how did that happen. Is that authentic? I don't know. But maybe for Shankar Mahadevan, it is authentic, but rest of the singers who probably reprised it or did like renditions, I really don't believe 80-90% of the artists. I'm not going to technical aspects here. The thing is, you can actually omit or reduce those breathing sounds by software. When we mix a sound in software, we can reduce those sound, but those are top-up process, those are forced. I will always suggest you the authentic way how to learn, how to be your boss, and how to monitor your singing in different skills, develop your skills. Hope this video will help you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I will keep on posting this kind of videos. Be with me.